This test has identified persuader as your behavioral trait. From an emotional perspective, you trust others. You're an enthusiastic type of person. In that your goal is authority and prestige and in status symbols. You want to be able to have a car that shows that you've made it, that you're the guy, that you know what you're doing, and you've received prestigious awards and that kind of thing are all very important to you. And you want authority, the authority in an organization to make things happen, the authority in life that shows that hey, you have made it and you are successful. You judge others also by their ability to be able to verbalize and their flexibility to be able to see how flexible they are. If they're real flexible type people like you are, then you see, hey, they're pretty good stuff. You influence others by being friendly, by having with your open manner, and by having an open manner. With your verbal adeptness, you're able to convince people because you have skills with language and be able to verbally convince people of things. Hence the whole idea of persuader. You're very valuable to an organization in that you sell and you close. You're the kind of person that comes in and can be able to help persuade somebody to be able to close a deal, to make it happen. You delegate responsibility. You're poised and confident, and because of these things, you can be a leader and you have leadership capabilities. Although you may, at the same time, overuse enthusiasm, overuse your ability to be able to sell, and especially because you're a little bit over-optimistic, you might have a tendency to oversell and to be able to think that people can deliver when they really can't, to be able to think you can deliver better than you can. And so you might become under pressure, and under pressure you become indecisive, and you're easily persuaded by others, and you want to look good, so you start organizing around you to make sure everything looks good, and so you can still maintain your cool and get this prestige that you like. You fear fixed environments and complex relationships. You don't want an environment where everything has to go the same every day. You like things to change. You like a routine that's very flexible and can be able to move around in it to be able to make things happen the way that you deem they need to be done. And then you also fear complex relationships. You don't like relationships where that feel political, where you feel like you can't see around the corner and can't understand what people are doing and what's going on. You don't like those complex relationships. You like it straightforward. The more real, the better. So you work with people striving to be friendly while pushing forward your objectives. So you're always being friendly with people. You're always helping them out and trying to reach your goal. Usually when you're helping them, it's trying to reach your goals also. You're this outgoing person who's interested in people, ability to gain the respect and confidence of various types of people. Those are all high on your list. You have the ability to impress your thoughts on others, drawing people to them and retaining them as clients or friends. So hence the sales approach would be very good for you. Your ability is particularly helpful when selling yourself or your ideas to win positions of authority. So when you want to move up in an organization, you can really push yourself, or when you want to consult and that kind of thing. So the most favorable environment for you include areas where you can work with people, where you're receiving challenging assignments, and where you're experiencing work activities that require mobility. So you want to be able to move around. You want to be able to do a little traveling in your work. With your natural positive outlook, you may need to be optimistic about a project's results and others' potential, or you may tend to be too optimistic about a project's results or others' potential. You may overestimate your ability to change behaviors of others. You can't change everybody, but you'll try. While you desire freedom from routine and regimentation, you need to receive analytical data on a systematic basis. When you receive this systematic data on a systematic basis, it'll help you make decisions and use facts to make them. Once alerted to the importance of the little things, you'll take them into account, and you use that information to balance your enthusiasm with realistic assessment of the situation. So here's your action items. You'd increase your effectiveness with more challenging work assignments with opportunities to shine, attention to task-directed services and key details, and objective data analysis. And that's your behavior of persuasion.